guys, Mo with AutoAddictUSA, and I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today is something we've never done before, but we're gonna go ahead and tell a story of how it actually starts coming up with an idea of a product that we could potentially be designing and convert it into a software on a computer, print a sample, test fit it, and then after that, boom, pre-orders, mass production happens, and we start distributing it to our dealers and to you guys as well. Go ahead and take on this guy's journey and get started from there. Not so long ago, we just attended SEMA 2023. It was a blast, guys. We were so thankful for the first time of exhibition in the convention center of Las Vegas, so it was super, super dope. And we took the potential car that we've been studying and doing a lot of research on to go ahead and attend to Las Vegas to be a show car. Now, with that being said, prior to the show of SEMA 2023, we sat down with our staff members and we had a very important meeting of what we want to go into 2024. There's something that we've been missing as an auto addict touch, which is the Mustang community from 15 to 17, 18 to 23, and the new ones at 24 and up. We obviously crushed it in the Gen 5 and Gen 6 Camaro industry. We're now involved in regarding the C8 community as well. Potential new C6 guys may be coming in very, very soon with auto addicts, so stay tuned for that. But the most important thing is we really wanted to focus in that meeting, and what we talked about is bringing in something that's never been out in the market. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be very good quality, very sharp and aggressiveness. That's gonna fit really good without having any sort of minor adjustments or shaving or cutting. If you guys haven't known, the GT500 bumper has been out in the market for almost 10 years or so, or potentially, no, less than 10 years, 8 years or so. And we're not somewhat tired of selling it, but it's just too repetitive. We want to re-excite the market again, bring something that's gonna be overkilling the GT500, erasing it away from people's mind. Instead of getting that GT500 bumper, we came up with an idea to design a brand new conversion bumper, nothing to replicate the OEM look of a GT500, a GT350, or a Mach 1. We want it to be different. We want to bring the true potential auto addict touch that we want to provide to the Mustang community. So with that being said, we decided to go ahead and start designing and coming up with ideas by pinpointing research of designs of cars and bumpers, of how we want to fine-tune this amazing conversion into a real product. What happens next? Go ahead and go show you what we got going on. Here we are now, guys, at our scanning facility where we will be starting our vision to bring back to life. And man, oh man, we are super excited. I myself is super stoked to even display this product. I haven't showed you guys any sort of designs or looks to it, but trust me, you definitely want to pause on any sort of conversion bumpers that you want to purchase, because this one is going to be in for a really nice touch for you guys, especially the 18 and up Mustang owners. That's what we're going to be announcing first on pre-order. With that being said, the car is being applied with a bunch, I call it the polka dot stickers. We place them all over the vehicle so we can get crisp, exact OEM factory fitment. And then what we're gonna do later on, after we start scanning, we finish the exterior all around, front bumper, fenders, hood, to understand how everything aligns. And we're gonna take off the entire front bumper and we're gonna rescan, reversing the back end of the bumper to see the tabs, mounting holes, the brackets on the sides where all the screws go, such as the 8mm, 10mm bracket, the 7mm screws on the back underneath the bumper. All that needs to be scanned and dialed in to make sure we are bringing the vision to the point of quality fitment and OEM fitment in the aftermarket design that we have in our facility. Okay, guys, here we are now. As you can see, we have pretty much the front, the rear bumpers off the vehicle right now for a lot of purposes. What we're doing right now is, when it comes to that front bumper design that we're making, what we're wanting to do is take off the front bumper, scan this entire front end area right here so we can go ahead and see where the protection bar is lined up, the headlights, the upper bracket, and the hood latch, and everything that's related to behind the front bumper to perfect the quality fitment and show you guys exactly what the process is. It's a very tedious, long, patience process, but we are super excited, and this to come to life and showing you guys our vision is something we're beyond thankful to show you guys what we got planning. With that being said, we went and applied an actual spray on top of the polka dot stickers in regarding the scanning. That's what helps us actually determine the shapes and forms the the actual panel of the fender, the bumper, the hood as well, and everything that you see with the headlights. Even the extension splitter with the rods, it picked that one up, which is super cool. We use some of the high advanced technology when it comes to 3D scanning, laser image, to where it picks up everything to the T of measurements. For example, curves, angles, straight lines, sharp lines, squares, circles, anything that it is that needs to be picked up, that scanner will go ahead and get it for us. Now, bumper has been removed. We are showing the back of the bumper. We're starting already on the back. Took off the rear bumper right now, and we decided to kind of scan it from the front and the back, and we might have something coming out for the Mustang owners that potentially has never been on the market. So stay tuned for that. We're super excited. We're getting the back side of the bumper. We're getting also where the frame protection bar right here, where the upper bracket is, the taillight surround area, where the A-pillar end right here, to make sure the fitment is quality like it deserves. We're getting the quarter panels left and right and the side rockers. And there is a lot more that we're gonna do to this car, but this main video is actually the front bumper that we're designing. And it's kind of spilled the tea of what it might be looking like on this next section. So after we finish scanning, guys, what happens is our 2D sketches that we implemented in our vision of what we want to do now takes us to the next level of finalizing the fitment, the form, the shapes, the aggressiveness, everything that we got going on the grills, splitter, side panels, or side view of the bumper. And that's where the scanner comes in and helps us. So after we do a 2D sketch, we bring the 3D sketch, which is the scanning and the sketching, combine it into a final render. And that's when we go ahead and approve everything and potentially print out a sample to where we can test it on a vehicle and see how fitment goes. Now, if this steps gets executed the right way, where we have been manufacturing products for the past 10 years and we get it on the first try, I will promise you guys that I will go ahead and announce that pre-order for you guys to get on this bumper, because I promise and take my word, this bumper has never ever been seen on the market. Nothing like this has been changed or announced to the front conversion. Again, we're not doing OEM replica bumpers like GT500, GT250, Mach 1, all these. We're squashing that to the side and we're starting a new trend, a new era of conversion bumpers, rather than replicating the factory higher end trims such as the ZL1s, the GT500s, the Raptor truck, for example, and the list goes on and on. Instead of doing that, and people are getting tired of it in a way, because some people are like, oh, well, you don't drive a GT500, but you got a GT500 on an EcoBoost. Obviously, it's people's choices, people's cars, but we want to also neglect that, you know, negativity slash black cloud. So that way, if they get a bumper from Auto Addict that's manufactured differently from replicating a factory bumper, it's gonna motivate our guys to even potentially boost their cars, have more performance look to it, more airflow, cooling. It's gonna help all around, not just aesthetics and looks, but also performance as well. And that's what we are pretty much known for, because a lot of our bumpers are being sold as well, such as the Camaros, are being used for performance purposes, such as drag racing, track, all that cooling that allows it to cool down their radiator, their engine bay, all that very matters, especially if you're really into the heavy performance racing with a lot of high power. I'm talking about 800 plus. If you guys know our client, Precious, he's 3,000 horsepower, twin turbo, I believe, Camaro Gen 5. He has our carbon fiber hood, our conversion bumper to the Gen 6 ZL1 for a lot more lightweight purposes and cooling, because that track package bumper allows it to cool down so much with all the boosts that he's got going on. So a lot of communication and advanced thinking in a front couple steps ahead to make sure we're getting that product to the T, from performance, cosmetics, looks, aesthetics, and functionality as well. So super excited for you guys. You guys have been asking for it. Here it is. The Auto Addict Touch is coming into you guys. And I can't be more excited and blessed and thankful to bring that vision to you guys, to see it on your cars and rocking that new Auto Addict conversion bumper. There's no name for it yet, so stay tuned. We don't know what we're gonna call it yet, but we're gonna come up with a very aggressive, stealth, sporty name, because the look that we're going with needs to match the name as well. So we're not gonna call it whatever kind of thing. So we're definitely taking some notes right now, going to the library, reading books. We're not doing all that, but we'll be coming up with a sharp name, and I can't wait to be part of you guys' build and journey on the Mustang with Auto Addict's Touch. I'll see you guys soon.